welcome back to another Chris the Fish 03. In this one we're going to be doing a couple of rescapes as well as water changes on all the tanks. So yeah, in this one we've got two tanks that we're going to be rescaping and moving around, a few fish that we're going to be moving around, and every single one of the tanks in the fish room needs a water change. Right, so as promised, here we are today to do the water change on this tank. And I'm also going to be doing a bit of a move around, so stay tuned and keep up to date on what I'm actually doing, because if you like it and you hit that subscribe button, you'll see a whole lot more stuff ready to come. So make sure you stay till the end so you can see what's going on and where everything's going. And if you enjoy it, make sure you hit subscribe, share the video as well if you like as well. Don't cost nothing to subscribe, don't cost nothing to share, simple as that. And here's something interesting. The Malawi is vibrating in a like breeding style dance to my golden Jack Dempsey. Right, so first things first, we're going to start on this tank. I've moved the ramp over for the turtle to get up to that side from there, and over this side I'm going to be putting a divider in, so I can have the parrots on the one side, the Jack Dempseys on the other, and see what happens there. I'm going to take these guys out and put them into this tank, and then that one I'm going to put the breeding pair of Severums from out of here in there as well. Right, so that tank is now empty, it's got the divider in, and this tank, all I've got to do is turn this cave around so I can stop getting told off by Uncle Adam. Right, so at the moment this tank is looking a hell of a lot better. So we've got all the JDs and the Malawi and the turtle and the Baisha on this side, and then we've got one convict and all the parrots on this side, but I've taken the Dovey cross out and put it into the tote. So if we look into the tote, you can just see him in the cave down there. He's just settling in, and these are all stirred up at the moment because I've just had to tidy the tank up a bit. Right, so in this tank we've now got the 4 fish in here. I've evened all the sand out so it's back to normal. We've still got the rainbow, we've got Odin, Freya over there, and we've got the giant plek which is inside there, that's Henry. And then this tank has changed quite dramatically as well. So yes, I finally moved the cave so it's facing the right way round. I've put the weather loaches and the coolie loaches or sucking loaches, whatever they are, into this tank, even though the yellow belly Albert's not too keen on it. The smaller plek that was in the flower horn tank I've also moved into here as well. But this tank is looking a hell of a lot better. And as I said, the breeding pair of Severums that was in here I've now put into the little tank at the end. So in this tank we've moved the breeding pair, so there's Dad, there's Mum. So now we've just got to leave them to settle in, and I've just got to give all the tanks a good clean. I've got a little pest here for sale as well if anybody wants it. Can't we sell you?
No.
Why not? You're a pest.
No, I'm not.
Are you coming to help me do the fish room?
Yeah.
Okay. We've still got Dumbo in here, absolutely stunning. These plants haven't died off yet, so that's also a good sign. Alright, so rare sighting, we've got Dottie, our leopard catfish. She is absolutely stunning. Now she was always hiding in that tree stump thing that was in here. I've now put that into the corner of the tote so it's still being used. But now it means that with this beautiful cave we can actually see her a lot more. What else is new in here? It just looks so much better. Our goldfish are still doing absolutely fantastic in here. Right, so now that you've watched me do all the other tanks, you ready to do this one?
Yeah.
Right, stand back. Let me put the spray on. Go on then, wipe it down. Go top to bottom, make sure you get all the glass. That's it, your little arms reach further over there as well, don't they? You're such a good helper, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So mate, you got a mouth full of chocolate still?
No. I was eating some chocolate.
Was ya? What chocolate was it? Was it a dairy milk?
Yeah.
Mmm, yummy.
Do you like chocolate? Do you like it red?
Well, do you reckon these lot like them? If you like chocolate, comment down below and let Courtney know. So now we've finally, after God knows how long of waiting, got all the tank glass cleaned. So we can see in it, we can video it, and there's no smears or smudges around. So that makes things a hell of a lot better. Even on this tank, but then the biggest dramatic difference was always this one. There was always dribbles coming down, but now it looks a hell of a lot better. Look at these stunning fish. I love these two jags. These jags are my favourite fish in there. And we've also got a name for this guy now. We've figured out the ID of him. So I can't even pronounce it, so I'm going to comment it down below. And for all those on Facebook that was helping me to try and figure it out, thank you very much. And there was about 2 or 3 of you that actually got it right. That's just an assumption anyway. I've done a Google search after it, and it does look pretty much similar, or if not exactly the same as the name, so I couldn't even try and pronounce it. I'm not going to make myself look stupid. I don't know all the scientific names. It's like I've said in previous videos before, I'm not a know-it-all, I'm not a trendsetter, I don't know everything and anything, and there's a lot of people that will happily sit there and correct me on stuff on Facebook or on my YouTube videos anyway. I'm not sitting there saying, this is what it is, this is how it should be, blah blah blah. I just have my experience, my knowledge and my way of doing things. Yeah, it may be different to everyone else's, but still it's one of those. These are more like interactive video blogs for me rather than for everything else, purely because obviously I'm trying to document everything that I'm doing. And my little monster's back.
What's this?
That is the logo that I first started using when I done this channel over 2 years ago, and because he's from The Simpsons, is the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons, I didn't want to get done for copyright, which is why we used Tango, our parrot cichlid, instead.
He got 3 eyes.
He has got 3 eyes, you're right. Right, so now, even though I've just cleaned all the glass, I'm going to have to try my best to be careful, but I'm going to start draining. Now, if you'll remember in some previous videos I put this on, for some reason it still won't hold its siphon, so yet again, back to the pump. So yeah, that'll all go out into the pipe, down the garage, down the drive and into the drain. So we're back to this one. As I say, this was meant to be the idea that you've got the valve on it, you turn the valve and it should just automatically suck it, but it just won't hold the water, so oh well. Is what it is. Another good thing to come as well on the channel, I got a new battery for my GoPro camera, even though it's the cheaper version of a GoPro, but I got a new battery for it. That was like about 3 or 4 weeks before Christmas, but I keep forgetting about it, so now I'm actually going to get some decent footage underneath the water if the fish don't run away from the camera. I think the last time I did it was when I had the Malawis in the tote, so it's been a while, but hey, I'm going to get back onto doing that again. Everybody loved that video. And now to fill it up, I'm taking advice because I need to get another connector for the other end of this, but it's coming straight from the kitchen sink, so in theory by doing this it means I can do the warm water instead of pure cold, which then also means that the heaters aren't going to have to work as hard. So we'll see how this all goes, and fingers crossed this will be the new way to do water changes. So this one's filling, them two have got to be done next. I've then got to drain that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Won't be long, it doesn't take me long to do the water changes, to be fair. What's taken me the longest is organising these tanks. Alright, so now that everything's done, we're going to do one last spin around the room. Shrimps, goldfish, platies and guppies, Jack Dempsey's, well, mixed community tank, let's just say, but that looks a lot better. I see why Adam kept nagging at me. Flower horns, Jack Dempsey's, parrots. This one's empty because I've got no heater for it. Breeding severums, community predator tank, or as I call it anyway, and then beta. So now everything is pretty much all sorted and tidied up, but the main plans was obviously splitting these, resorting that, but all the water changes are done and it looks 100 times better. Now I've just got to finish the vacuuming and then we're done. So yeah, well, it's been one hell of a day. I've managed to get all the tanks done, cleaned up, stuff moved around. Again, it's just another day in the fish room. If I could do more with it I would, but again, you're limited on space and money and everything else. But still, we work with the best of what we've got. It's all you can do in life, innit? But yeah, once again I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. Even though like 60-70% of you aren't subscribed, it's absolutely free. Hit the red button down below. If you click this link from Facebook, make sure you sign in to your YouTube first so you can hit subscribe. If you want to hit the notification bell next to it, you can. That'll just tell you every time I upload a new video. I try to do it every 2-3 days, something like that. But again, it's completely up to you. It's completely free. I appreciate all the support. So thank you to everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye bye.